Hey guys, it's Dan. Welcome back to Guitar Talk. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, roll that intro. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are looking at this USA PRS 2021 Wood Library Custom 24. Okay, so hands up, normally when I pick guitars to review, I ask myself, what's current, what's new, are there new releases, what are people going to be interested in, brands and all that kind of stuff. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning here in the studio, and I was playing this that we've gotten at the moment. Custom 24s, they aren't new. Wood libraries, they aren't new, but you know what? I love it. So I just thought, why not? Let's grab it, let's do a review. Here we go. So checking out the specs at the body on this, we've got the PRS 8515 pickups, volume, tone, 5-way switch, PRS bridge, mahogany back, and then, the stunning centerpiece of this, it's got a one-piece maple quilted top that is just absolutely stunning to look at in person. I don't even know if the camera does it justice at all. Checking out the neck on this, it's 24 frets as you're going to expect from a custom 24. Bird inlays, rosewood fretboard. You've got the rosewood veneer on the headstock. PRS Generation 3 tuners. It's a 25-inch scale. And then you flip it over and oh my God, look at the maple neck. Flame maple stained. Again, just absolutely stunning to look at in the flesh in person. So Wood Library, for those of you that don't know, essentially it's one of the higher end PRSs that you can get underneath the private stock. Essentially it's just some of the nicest woods that they've got on tap, hiding away, that they use to build special guitars like these. So as the years go by, I just become a bigger and bigger fan of what PRS do. The stuff that Paul and his team knock out the factory is just unbelievable. At home, one of my main gigging guitars is a 2004 Custom 22 that I absolutely love. I originally got it in trade for a limited edition Music Man, thinking that the Custom 22 would be an easier sell. And then I kept it because I fell in love with it. And I do not know what Paul Reed Smith do, but as the years go by, these things just keep getting better and better. The sustain and resonance on this thing is completely unreal. When you are playing it, you can just feel the whole thing resonating, and acoustically, this thing is so loud. Again, I don't know what it is that Paul Reed Smith do to these things, but they have certainly nailed it with this guitar in terms of just tone and sustain and just the resonance that this thing gives off. In terms of finish straight out the box on this, there's no other way to describe it than perfect. Everything on this has been done absolutely perfectly, whether or not it's your cup of tea or not, in terms of the way it looks, in terms of the way it's been stained and finished. You know, it's just flawless. Setup, again, straight out the box on this thing, it just plays itself. It's got a lovely low action that doesn't choke out anywhere. You can feel the whole thing sustaining, the intonation is in. It holds tuning really well with the Generation 3 locking tuners and a well set up bridge. You know, you just cannot fault the way this thing plays. It feels amazing. So obviously I just keep saying how this thing is perfect. So, you know, I will be completely unbiased. For me personally, as I've said in many videos before, I prefer a satin neck. I'm not a gloss neck kind of guy. So to me, this is actually a little bit of a drawback, because if I wanted this to be my main gigging guitar, for me personally, I would wire wall the neck down to get it matte or satin. And let's be honest, you can't do that to this guitar because it's just too beautiful. If you wire walled the neck on this, there's no way of doing it overly neatly where the maple neck meets the maple top. So you would just ruin it. So for me, that's a big drawback. If you like glossy necks, then awesome for you. And as I said, this thing is just amazing to look at, and the neck profile, it's a wide thin neck, by the way. It just feels amazing. The sounds that you can get out of this thing, the 8515 pickups, which if I remember my PRS terminology correctly means they are 1985 style pickups designed in 2015. The pickups are just really dynamic sounding with some big humbucker sounds, but also the in-between sounds that you can get out of this thing where you get the kind of coil split sounds are just so dynamic and clean sounding with just loads of clarity. This thing is just a workhorse of tones. So looks wise on this, you know, you got your 10 top, which if you don't know what a 10 top is, essentially it means there's figuring all over it. There's no plain patches. Top aside, It just looks amazing. The lampshade knobs on there are slightly stained, so they're kind of like an ambery finish. They just look great. The mixture of the gold and nickel hardware just really sets this thing off as being nice and classy. So you've got the gold screws, the nickel pole pieces, nickel screws. You know, the thing just looks amazing. It is the perfect balance between the two style hardwares. Is this thing cheap? No, it is not cheap by any means. Are they just dentist guitars or lawyer guitars? It certainly helps if you're earning that much money, I'm not gonna lie. Is it worth buying? Honestly, in terms of how it sounds, plays and feels, it is such an amazing guitar, and PRS have done an awesome, awesome job on it. So, you know, if you can afford one of these and you want one of these, then I say go for it, because it is worth every penny. So there we go, that is a 2021 PRS Paul Reed Smith custom 24 10 top, one piece top wood library guitar that has been reviewed for no other reason than it's 1:30 in the morning now, and I felt like it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. You know, do you love it? I love it. Have they gone too far with the stained necks and all that? Let me know what you think. I would be really interested to know. And other than that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. As always, you can find us over at guitargeargiveaway.co.uk. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.